Hello and welcome to Dad's Fighting. I can't even contain my excitement, dude. I love this game so much.
You're so
My
fucking
name is
adorable,
Backpack
dude.
Comics, and this is Ploopa Choop. Oh man, dude. This, dude, oh my god.
Oh, look at that!
Classic Peach, dude. Classic Peach right
Classic
there.
Peach.
Classic, dude. I love this intro so much.
Welcome to the
I've only
Sunrise
played
Home
the very
Paradise
beginning of this
Ohio,
game.
Delphine.
Oh, really?
We're so pleased to
Yeah.
welcome you to our beautiful home. And everyone
I've beaten
enjoy
this
a natural
once.
wonderland, to which we've added the world's
Once
finest
ever.
resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park,
I'm
and
sorry.
No, you're good.
succulent seafood.
Aww.
Await you on Isle Delphine.
Look at their little dance. Look at their little dance.
Let us refresh your body and spirit.
They're a bunch of goofsters.
Wait a minute. Is that Blario on screen?
Huh.
Ah, the soundtrack for this is so good. And you know he's getting that peach ussy too, dude.
They didn't show him thinking about it, but he's getting it.
Amen. It's such a sure thing that he doesn't even have to. Starting the series off strong, huh, guys? Well, welcome again to Super Mario Sunshine, taking place on the Isle Delfino. I played this game a shit ton as a kid. It was like one of the only things I played. Super Mario Sunshine! Fuck me! Oh shit.
I think I only rented this game. I only think this is like one of those kind of games I think I only ever rented from like Family Video or whatever.
Oh, real Family Video. Holy crap. I've never heard of that place.
Oh shit. Am I like let me make sure I didn't just let me make sure real quick.
If not, we have a cutscene playing.
Yeah.
What happened?
Ah, dude, this brings back so many fucking memories.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
That would be us, dude, trying to touch that stuff.
Oh, we're good. We're good. They were all over the Midwest. We're good.
Oh, okay, good.
But yes, I think Family Video was like the only. I think I rented this from there.
Excuse me.
And it was like one of those games. Like obviously, if you rent this for like a weekend, it's literally not enough time to do anything.
Yeah, because this game is long as fuck, and you know, I'm reluctant to do a long series, but at the same time, it's Dad's Fighting. We gotta beat all the gangs.
Are you still feeling that? Like reluctant to do long games?
Yeah, I always do, but it's like, it's Dad's Fighting. Mario, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. It's a Star Wars reference. Look at how fluid the controls are, dude.
Yeah, that shit still holds up today. Look how fluid the controls are. Get stuck in sperm.
And sperm, is that what you call this? It's
Yeah.
called the ick, dude. Oh shit, I'm gonna start losing life. What do you have
This
to say
game always
about
makes
all
me
this?
thirsty.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is this wacky little fiend?
Oh, it's Peaches.
Power up. Complete.
Yeah, it's Peaches,
Thank
dude.
you for purchasing this item from Gad Science Incorporated.
I remember as a kid, like, I thought blood was so cool, and then one of my friends, this was like when I was still in elementary school, was like, that'd be cool if you put your dick in its mouth, and then that kind of like changed my perspective on a lot of things.
What's his name? Flood?
Yeah, Flood.
Oh, Flood. I think
Not
Flood.
to be
Flood-
confused with blood. Yeah.
Dude, Flood is kind of cute.
No, Flood is really cute.
No. Plud. Plud.
Use the R button.
Oh, Plud, of course. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of a cute. But no, Flood is adorable too.
Plug.
Oh yeah, Plug. The
Plug.
Mexican. Oh, what's it? Mexico Plug or something like that.
Plug.
It's like that one producer.
Yeah. Okay.
Mexico Dro or something like that.
Mexico Dro.
I think that's his name. I don't remember his full name, but that, yeah, it's like he has like that Plug.
Plug.
No water can be sprayed.
Okay, this is a tutorial.
To refill tank, enter a body of water.
Are you paying
To
attention to all
refill.
this, man?
To refill, suck the water.
Can refill it? Just skip your little pickle inside my button. Hold on, it's not funny. I'm gonna stop doing it. No.
Oh, we're not doing that voice anymore now.
No, I meant stop him from stop me from making a dick sucking joke that just like is unwarranted.
There you go, Ryan. You're growing, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like even Flood's like, good job, backpack.
I'm
Would you
glad
like
you're not
me
making a
to-
dick sucking joke again.
I am tired of you always looking at my orifices and putting things in them.
People only like me for my butthole. It's sad. I know.
He's like, I wish people would value my personality, my dreams, my wants.
Mario's like, what are you, a fucking storybook? I don't know.
Yeah, the Mario's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, I hear a lot of talking, but I don't hear a lot of spraying.
Mario's just like misogynistic. End of statement.
Dude, have you ever heard like the theory? I think it's like I know her takes aren't super popular in the gaming community, but I have seen that like more recently some gamers that aren't like chronically online are able to like kind of know that she like see that she's right. But like
What,
it was
the
Anita
angry video game
Sarkeesian. It was like the lady that like back in the day everybody was like, oh gross feminism or whatever. But like some of the shit she said was actually kind of like right. Like
What
she
did you
said that
say?
with like Mario and Zelda are two of the most classic game series. They paint women out to be like damsels in distress, like it's a trope that they use. And then like also she talks about like toxic spaces for women in gaming, which is accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I can
But people
definitely
didn't like
see
it,
that.
like because like, you know, 2015, 2014 YouTube, everybody was like literally everyone under the sun was an incel.
Yeah, because that was like the mood back then was you had to be kind of you had to be edgy like that, you know? Like edgy humor was like really in back then.
Yeah.
Which wasn't that was like what, 5 years ago? Really?
I mean, yeah, basically. I do think the internet has moved pretty like in a good direction pretty quickly. I mean,
Yeah.
there's like some dumb shit that happens, like the red pill bullshit, but
Remember when what's his butt fucking denounced red pilling and he was like, "No, if you talk about the red pill, it's cringe." Like these two red pilled guys over here.
they're going up and they're like, women don't deserve rights.
Mario, you're treating your woman a little too good.
And then Mario's like, what? Hey, look, she's like nice to me. And he's like, well, you're the man.
Incel court is now in section. As you can see, Judge, my friend is blue-pilled, not red-pilled. The incels are shitting everywhere.
Endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on?
This guy
This is so
definitely.
funny, dude.
What?
This is unprecedented. Mario games having English spoken in them.
No, but it's so cool. It like gives like so much like depth to this world. I feel it's so.
No,
it's
it's
just-
cool. It is cool. This is kind of like the Detective Pikachu thing. Like I was like, oh, that's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, but it
Yeah.
actually ended up being pretty good.
I like Detective Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds, I don't think was the best voice for Pikachu. I think they could have picked a million other people that were better than him.
Yeah, you really do not like Ryan Reynolds at all.
It's just he plays the same person every time.
It is none other.
No, I think that's a lot of people, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, name your favorite actor.
I don't really have a favorite actor.
Name one of your favorite actors.
Probably Plupachu TV.
No, dude, honestly, name one of your favorite actors.
I don't have like a favorite actor.
Okay, name an actor that you like, Ryan. Jesus fucking
don't
Christ, it's like
know.
pulling teeth with you.
Dude, it's like pulling your fucking pubes out, dude. Let me enjoy the fucking cutscene, okay?
Data analysis
Let's see, what's one of your favorite movies, Ryan?
indeed troubled by
I don't really have a favorite movie.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm trying to relive my
dude,
childhood
you're-
on this
dude,
fucking
you-
channel, and I
you're
can't even
literally-
enjoy that. We're talking
you're
about red
literally,
pilling
like,
during one of my
talking to
favorite cutscenes.
You're literally talking like
Yeah, well, I can't even enjoy the fucking PNG of my fucking of the Shine Sprite. Enjoy the lore. Oh my god, dude. Oh, okay, I really regret doing this.
There is no longer any power to
didn't
support
ask.
a peaceful lifestyle.
Dude, suck my fucking pinky toe. I hate you.
Didn't ask, don't care. Plus, you have a spray can on your back.
Fucking pickled dicked asshole. Fuck you, dude.
Oh yeah, but what I was saying was,
When I get out the cell, dude, just watch.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you just me?
You're gonna undo all the poopy I put everywhere.
Community service looking ass, yeah. One of my favorite movies,
Yeah. I would say that you were, it's like that one, the meme I was making was that you were saying, like, yeet in this one interview is so fucking funny. This dude kept trying to ask him, like, what's your favorite video game? And he's like, oh, I don't really play games. And he's like, what's your favorite movie? I don't really watch movies. What's your favorite TV show? I've never watched TV.
one of my favorite TV shows has to be Breaking Bad, though.
Okay, so, like...
Oh, I guess Bryan Cranston. I really like Bryan Cranston. I like, Bob Odenkirk.
I was gonna say, the guy that played Jesse Pinkman, he kind of got typecast, sort of. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it just kind of happens. But I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he's full of charisma. I think he's a funny guy. And ultimately, he bought a football team.
You just like him because you like that fucking foosball sport.
No, that's not true. I liked him before then.
Yeah, bullshit.
I think you just, like, and it's okay. Sometimes we just have, like, a person that we just like to hate on. Everybody
my favorite person to hate on
Taylor
is
Swift. Leave a comment.
What'd you say, you stupid? What?
I said mine's Taylor Swift. Leave a comment. That's gonna get us a lot of hate.
Why would you say that, dude? Dude, I love Taylor Swift's movies. I mean, music. Shit, dude, please.
Well, you're fucked.
Fuck you, god damn it, Dylan. I have one job. I have one job, and I fucked it up. Dylan.
He tried to PR for us. And he still failed.
I love her movies. You can tell how fucking up.
You're like, Taylor Swift, I loved when she won that Emmy. And people are like, what? No, I'm trying to think of, like, somebody that I just... Dude, I think all the people that I love to hate on, it's like we would get canceled just for saying it.
No, but I mean, no, Taylor Swift, that's valid, dude. I
don't hate her as a person.
I don't hate
like,
her either.
Yeah, it's just like, I just don't like her music. Like, but it's also not for me. Like, that's fine.
This is such, like, a nostalgic moment for me. I'm glad we're talking about my favorite musician, Taylor Swift. It's probably this moment is probably like one of the biggest moments in my like gaming life. We're talking about fucking what's his name, Andrew Redfield, the fucking red pilling asshole.
Do you like
Oh my god.
How do you feel about Olivia Rodrigo?
I actually like my friend ow, my head. Sorry, I just got a concussion. You know Alex, the boy Alex?
Yeah.
Loves her. Absolutely, like, loves that woman. I don't really know that much about her. I've never really listened to her music, or... She makes music, right?
Yeah, she's pretty talented. Yeah, I believe, and I might be wrong, Mackie knows all about this shit.
Of course Mackie knows.
I think that Olivia Rodrigo started on that High School Musical, like, TV show that they made on Disney+. And she was dating her co-star. And then the co-star cheated on her with another girl that worked on the show. And then that, like, became her, like, trauma to, like, write this really, really well-written album about, like, being a teenage girl and getting cheated on and getting, like, feeling like you're not good enough for somebody because they leave you for somebody else. But it was, like, a very raw... I remember listening to that album, and it was, like, very raw. You know, not totally for me because it's written through the perspective of a teenage girl.
You're not a teenage girl?
Definitely... Well, I just said it wasn't for me, but, you know, listening's not your strong suit. That's okay. I think
dick sucking's yours. Nice.
Okay, you're still not listening, once again. You wasted everyone's time with that little joke, and once again, you're back at dick sucking. I don't know how we ended up here, but here we are.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in this case, if it ain't broke, suck it. So, suck my dick, dude.
So fucking stupid, dude. I hate when you, like, triple down.
What was the point you were making?
I was just gonna say, like, it wasn't all for me, but, like, I think that's okay. And I could admire that, like, the songwriting was really good. This new album she just put out basically was her, like, going through the abuse kind of a trauma that she suffered from being, like, basically groomed. Like, she's 18 or 19 now, and the guy that she was with, I think, was, like, 30. And she basically, like, in one of the songs, like, Mackie literally cried while we were listening to it because she starts saying, like, and I know it's partially my fault. Like, she was, like, taking some of the blame for her abuse. and it was
Aw.
like really sad. Like she's basically saying like, I know I should have just said no, or I know it's my fault or whatever. And it's just really sad to hear that she like was blaming herself for that.
Yeah, I'll have to take a listen. You're not the first person to recommend Olivia Rodrigo. Also, this segment right here is really important to me. The whole Mario chase scene, because I couldn't beat it as a kid, and my mom beat it like really fast, and it was like one of like the craziest moments. My mom actually became obsessed with this game. She absolutely loves this game. It's a little backpack fact. Mother backpack loves this game.
Oh, cool. Oh, I was gonna say, maybe because it's such an important game for you, maybe we should keep talking about your favorite music artists. Like, how do you feel about Machine Gun Kelly? Your
Oh my
favorite
god. I was
rapper.
okay, so it was a big I'm okay to make this episode like a little bit longer, just because it is the first episode. I also love this fucking area. But I actually had like a big phase where I really did like Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, I love these are like the little dobblers, dude. You just step on them because they're dobblers. The Dobbler effect, even.
Yeah, some would say.
I went through a Machine Gun Kelly phase, especially because like you recommended Machine Gun Kelly to me. I was like, oh, Machine Gun Kelly, Machine Gun Kelly is kind of cool. But yeah, no, I don't really like their music as much as I did before. I think
Yeah,
it's kind of a phase.
I don't know.
It's kind of an
It's like,
asshole.
yeah, that is. I think that is something that you could definitely get from
He went to
some of the things
what
that he's
fucking
done.
he was at fucking Knott's Berry Farm or something. Got in a no, he was at the OC Fair, I think. And he fucking got in a physical altercation because somebody said something about Megan Fox.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
You think that's okay?
Dude, like, it depends on what was said, and like,
I don't know what
I mean,
was said. It's just you could have been the bigger person, and just like kind of left the situation.
I think that's easy to say not being in the situation. Like, if you were out in public with Julia, and I'm like, no memes. Like, if you're out in public with Julia, and like somebody was just like, let's say like you guys like walked too close to somebody, and somebody just turned around and was like, watch where you're fucking going, you bitch, or something like that, or called her ugly, or like whatever. Like, I think that you would probably feel differently. I don't know about physical altercation, but I would hope that you wouldn't just like be like, come on, babe, let's just go back to the car.
Yeah, I think definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't. let's blow this pop
You try, like, it's always easy with being outside of a situation to say like, well, he should have just been the bigger person. But that also kind of goes back to something that I am very sympathetic for, like, celebrities, is that we have this thing where it's like we want them to be relatable. Like, we're like, no, please show me your pain. Like, sing songs about how in pain you are, because that helps me feel like I relate to you. But then we also want to treat them like gods. So we're like, please be relatable, but also I have unrealistic expectations that you're not allowed to have human. Like, think about, I don't know, like if you were that in on this, but my family used to watch Man vs. Food a lot.
Okay.
So, do you know the guy that used to be on there, Adam?
Yes.
Okay, so he like left the show and lost a bunch of weight because I think it was affecting his health pretty bad to do like those food challenges all the time.
Okay.
So he lost a bunch of weight, and then he posted a picture of himself. And I'm not gonna like say exactly what was said, just because one, I think it's TOS, and also, I don't really remember exactly what was said, but the gist of it was that a lady basically said he was fat, or like said some like really nasty stuff to him. And his response was basically to tell her to end her Minecraft server.
Oh, okay.
And
Not a big
people
fan
like
of Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah, people like grilled him for that, and I was like, one, I know, like, I'm like at the time, like, we're in a younger generation than maybe some of the people that were mad about it. But like people that saying that to somebody still means something. Where like our generation is kind of like memed that into like it doesn't really mean anything to say it to each other anymore. But I think that's part of it, and then I think the other part of it is just like a very human, like, it had to be really like invalidating to like lose all that weight and then somebody still be like, yeah, you're still fat though. Like, and then so his response I felt like was kind of whatever. Like, he was mad, and like I think that happens a lot to celebrities, unfortunately, is people idolize them in a way that like even like celebrities you don't like, because we're extra hard on them. Like, we're like, No. You're supposed to, because you make a lot of money. You can no longer be. You are a god now. But also, please be relatable.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's true. Like even like on the level of like YouTube and stuff, where
Yeah,
people
for
want
sure.
everyone to be perfect. I mean, that is true. That is like another dimension to like all of that that I didn't. I think everyone forgets that every now and again. I think that's like a perfectly fine thing to like kind of forget about, especially with like
Yeah.
how the media portrays like celebrities and stuff, especially over here in LA. It's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that wasn't me like shitting on you. Or
No,
anything,
I know it
because I
wasn't.
do it too. Like with the celebrities that I like the people you just like kind of like to hate on.
Yeah.
It's like I think something that fuels it as well is the fucking like the divisive nature of like society. Like something that me and Mackie talked about, like with the whole, I won't get into it too much, but like the super mega stuff.
Fuck.
I just thought like people wanted it to be a clean, like people want to immediately like whatever side you take, and I'm not going to like disclose or like that's not what it's not important, but like whatever you think.
Yeah.
But I just think that people in those situations, because of the emotionally chargedness and relatability of the topics, want to immediately take a side, whether that's to defend or believe. And there is a gray area in which you believe, but you don't like. There is a place where, like, because normal people, when you believe your friend, you don't like witch hunt the other person necessarily.
Yeah.
Like you don't like that's psychotic. Like you don't like you could hate the person, you could see them out and like wish bad things would happen to them, but like given the opportunity, most of us would not inflict harm on the person because
Naturally.
logically you can't be there to support the person that went through whatever if you like lash out and hurt somebody. So it's like yeah, I just think that people want things to be easy to. It's just as humans, we need the ability to classify everything and put everything in a box.
Look at this guy.
And we don't like things that don't fit into boxes very well. And so I think that's another place where that comes from of like your thing with Ryan Reynolds maybe. It's just like it's easy to hate him because from your point of view, he like where I think he's like funny and kind of relatable, you maybe don't identify with him and you're like, oh, it's just an act. Like he always plays the like pain, like the I'm funny but I'm reluctantly funny kind of guy, and I can see that.
Yeah. I get you, man. This is PD Piranha. This is one of my favorite bosses in the game.
Yeah, this is actually where I got stuck as a kid.
Really?
Not this part, but when you're out in the village with him later. This boss is very funny though.
I love that you just like you chunk him up.
Yeah, I don't think that what you're saying. I think that that is a normal human thing. Unfortunately, is that we all like. There's times where we all see. So like something I see a lot, really commonly, because I do watch a lot of like and like consume a lot of like football media, like soccer media. There will be fans in soccer, just like with most sports, are kind of brutal.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
I remember
sports so much too.
Yeah, and like something I saw one time was like, people. So I just watched Ted Lasso like I think a couple months ago, and it was like anybody that hasn't watched Ted Lasso, if you have,
it's a really good show. Whether you like football
yeah, it's
or not.
amazing. It's so good, dude. But you know, they did a lot of work at like trying to show a couple episodes. They try to show like the media's effect on football players,
Like,
and I saw like people
crossover.
complaining about that, like people being like, "Oh, shut the fuck up! They make like hundreds of $1,000s a week. Like they're allowed to get bitched and moaned at because we pay ticket prices." At some like fan level, I sympathize with that and being like, yeah, okay, tickets are pretty expensive if you follow like a Premier League club, but you know, at the end of the day, they're still human, and like, I think people made a lot of memes and stuff about like a specific player that just recently came out, Dele Alli. He had like he was supposed to be like England, like one of England's like next big things like a while ago,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't really ever pan out. And he seemed to like be really inconsistent with his form, and then he kind of just like got dropped from teams and stuff and stopped featuring. And so like people would like kind of make jokes about how big of a flop he was. Turns out, dude came out with like all the things he was going through. Like he had been through a lot of abuse and shared his story, and then like talked about being like addicted to alcohol and stuff and like
Jesus.
drugs to get over it. And that's why like when he finally got in a place where he could like take care of himself, like financially, he felt like almost like he didn't deserve it because he had never worked through those feelings. And
That's
I was
really
just like,
fucking sad, dude.
that's crazy. Like, it's just like, dude, yeah, sports fans are brutal. And luckily a lot of people supported him after that. But it's just like, yeah, I mean, even so far as like I remember with my dad, like, you know, you listen to people, like we would hear people talk about players and stuff, and like for rival teams, and they'll be like, oh, I hope he like goes out and breaks his leg tonight. And it's like,
Jesus
that
fucking
is
Christ.
crazy. Like,
I wish
me and
that
my
was
dad would
another
both
just
like
like a human, yeah.
yeah, me and my dad were like, that's too much. Like, it's okay because like I feel like competitively, sport wise, you would want to beat your rival team at their best to prove that you were better than them.
Yeah.
Like, to hope that the star player gets injured so that you can win when they're down a really good guy is kind of cringe.
I think
But yeah,
people
there's
just
like
take sports way too seriously.
yeah, I'm like I said, I am guilty of that. Not to those levels though. There was another good example.
Fuck.
So my boyhood club, like the one that I followed because like basically it was my dad's club, was Arsenal, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. They're a club in London, so they play in the English Premier League. Very, very historical club. A lot of like success in their past.
I heard you in the Trump accent for like some reason. Very, very
Tremendous.
historical, very tremendous, very good.
But yeah, so super, super historical club have like a lot of success behind them, and I remember like there's I don't know if he still plays there. I don't think he does, but there is a player from like recent years named Granit Xhaka, and he's from Switzerland, but he was their captain for a little bit, and you know. When a couple years ago, like these like until like last year, Arsenal was playing kind of shit. Like they weren't really playing all that well. And they're supposed to be like we're talking about a team that's supposed to be like they're expected to finish top 4. They were finishing like
What the
10th,
fuck?
which is pretty bad. Sorry that I'm like taking up all the story with like
No, you're fine.
stupid football
We're doing
stories.
bonus levels right now.
So Granit Xhaka started getting the blame for a lot of stuff because he would make some pretty dumb mistakes sometimes. But he started to get the blame for a lot of stuff. Now there were fans that were going too far, but there was like fans that were like threatening to like do things to his wife, kill his newborn child, like crazy shit over fucking football. But basically he kind of just had enough of people like abusing him, and you know, stuff that's not as extreme as that too, like just like cussing him out and like saying he's worthless and all this shit and he's like a piece of shit.
Like,
So all
yeah.
these people are like DMing him, commenting on stuff, going on interviews and saying how shit he is, and he finally had enough, so he goes to get subbed out for a game.
Fucking god.
They go to take him off the field, and all the fans start cheering, like his own fans, for him getting taken off the
Jesus.
field. And so he flicks off the crowd, and you could, if you read his lips, he says like "fuck you." And then that became like the biggest thing that ever happened to Arsenal fans ever. Like all of these hardcore fans started bitch moaning and complaining, and like, he shouldn't talk to us like that. We buy tickets, mate. And like. It's crazy because like we're talking about a group now. I'm not saying that like most of the people that were threatening physical harm to him were like fringe people, but I'm just saying like people who harass somebody every fucking day because of a fucking football game. It's so funny that like how sensitive they were. All he said was "fuck you." This is whatever, and then they're like, "We fucking pay for this ticket, and he shouldn't talk to us like that." And I was like, "That's so funny, bro. You guys are like." I think I actually commented on something on like a Twitter account and was just like. You got like, as an Arsenal fan, you guys look like fucking pussies. Like, it's crazy that you like harass this man for so long, and he finally says all he says is "fuck you," and it's like the end of your fucking life.
Sorry that took so long.
And like that's like a common theme. It's like people punching down. Like people don't like when celebrities punch down. When it's like sometimes that shit is kind of funny. Like somebody will say a bunch. Like I remember Drake did that. Like I think
Drake Bell? Imagine.
it was like a lady said something about Drake. And then her fiance, like they were kind of having fun with it. Like her fiance got mad or something, but it was like in a funny way. And then her fiance like kind of like added Drake and said something to him. And then like Drake popped up in her DMs just as like almost like a funny threat, like I could fuck your girl anytime I want to. And then he's like, "All right, bro, you win. Like you got me."
Wait, one thing, like not to like switch topics, but remember, wasn't there drama with like the actual Drake recently with that one like podcast that he was on?
Oh yeah, with the Very Good Podcast or whatever with Bobby Altoff.
Yeah, she got really popular.
I heard, and I don't know if this is 100% true, but it was like, so I'm just gonna say allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. You love
there was
that
an update
shit
to that.
too.
Yeah, dude, you have to say that. Like, if you're not trying to get like obliterated by Drake's lawyers and shit. But allegedly, what I heard from this like new update that I saw on another podcast was that they had some kind of falling out, and basically because Drake had played Tyga's music for her in the thing, that music is licensed by YMCMB, Young Money, and so that's something that Drake is affiliated with. And so when I guess like when they had their falling out and he didn't like the way that he was being kind of portrayed on that, even though it was like funny, he basically got the music people to copyright her video.
That is insane.
Yeah, that was the new update I've heard. Now there's also been tons of other stuff where like people are being weird and they're like, oh, he was trying to fuck and she said no and that's why he blocked her.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
the popular theory that I hear.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that one. I don't know how much weight I put in that one.
I like to separate the art from the artist. Like Drake, I think has some pretty good songs, but I really don't like him as a person.
I used to be a staunch Drake defender. Like when I was like, yeah, when I was in high school, because his music meant a lot to me. Over time, I've realized that it's okay for me. Like it's like the streamer thing that Ludwig said that I think is very true with like the parasocial shit. I think it's okay to remember that like he is not my friend and I do not know him. He provides a service and I enjoy that service.
What the fuck is the last one? Yeah, I think that's hard for people though to like kind of separate. I mean, just it's like what we were talking about earlier. It's all full circle. It's kind of crazy. Leave a like, subscribe. But yeah, no, it is, you become so emotionally attached to like YouTubers and stuff because they are technically there for you in your like time of need, you know? Like you want to forget about shit, they're there for you if nobody else is, you know? Like me listening to like PewDiePie, Markiplier especially, Super Mega, like all the YouTubers that I like really like love and enjoy, they were, what the fuck? Oh my god. They were there for me in like my time of need. I don't fucking know Markiplier. I'd like to think he's like a good person. Same thing with like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch. But it's like you don't know them personally. Like they like it does suck when they get into like drama and shit because you're like, wow, I really like and respect them, and there's nothing wrong with like getting upset at them for that, but it's like at the end of the day you don't know these people. Like you said, they're providing like a service, you know?
Yeah.
But
that's
it is
like,
hard to separate
if,
that sometimes.
Yeah, totally. I think that's kind of like Ludwig's point when he was talking about it. I think was just like, you are here because you like my content, and if there ever comes a day that you don't like my content, don't watch. Like that's fine. That's what it should be. I do think it's easy for people to connect with people. I also think that streamers do that shit a lot where they say like, don't be parasocial, and then they share like very intimate details of their life. Like,
yeah, I mean that's like
which is like fine
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you are okay with that, that's fine, but you also have to be okay with that since some people make signals because not everybody has good social skills.
Yes. I'm trying to get up here, sorry, but this mission's taking so long.
It's all good, dude. We're just chilling.
You're just chilling. The comment section is raging at me.
Fuck them.
Fuck them right in the pussy.
Yeah, sorry I kind of dominated the conversation this
No,
time.
dude, you're good. That's what, I was concentrating, so I probably couldn't commentate even if I really wanted to.
Back to the this is such a funny segue now, but back to this Machine Gun Kelly thing. Yeah, I recommended him to you, and I really did like his transition into like emo music. However, now that Nadia, because Nadia also liked Machine Gun Kelly, I don't think she likes him that much anymore. But after listening to, now I'm not trying to gatekeep because I just got into like, what I will joke as a person that is like white passing, that I call white people music. But you know, like I didn't grow. I grew up listening to like some rock, and then I had like a Guitar Hero phase and a Rock Band phase with my family, where we made like a little fake band and on Rock Band and stuff, and that got me into like, you know, rock music and stuff like that. But for most of my life, I've only listened to hip hop. Hip hop will probably always be my favorite genre. Oh, I really don't know. I'm really enjoying like a lot of the rock stuff I found now. But yeah, it took me, you know, a long time, like at least 10 years, I would say, to reconnect with, no, even more than that. I think I stopped listening to rock when I was like 13, so it's taken me like 15 years to like reconnect with that music almost. Or, well, I'm 26, so I guess it's 13 years. But, I was gonna say with Machine Gun Kelly, I have also kind of stopped listening to him like that, because I think when you listen to quote unquote like real, that sounds so shitty to say because I'm not that kind of person, but real like emo rock music, I feel like his is kind of like watered down. I think, like, I think it's like that thing where it captures some of the core concepts of emo music, but then it just like stereotypes them.
Jesus,
like I fell in love with an emo girl.
Yeah, I think
and
his music's like, really basic. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, and then you listen to like,
all you hear at Hot Topic. I'm not even joking.
I don't know. You listen to something like My Chemical Romance, and it's just like,
it's more raw.
The depth. It's like the depth, and like it feels like there's substance there. Where it feels like with him, it's like he probably does like emo music, but it's sometimes it can be very like his is very surface level.
Yeah. No, I agree, dude. Like, I definitely, like, it was a very important time in my life, I feel, when I was listening to Mr. Machine Gun Craigie. But at the end of the day, I think there's just better artists out there that just put more, like, this really sucks to say, and I bet like no one would want to hear this as like an artist, but just somebody that has more emotion in their music, because it just, like you said, it feels like he's just doing it kind of like for like the facade that like everyone kind of like sees him as. Like, I think it's cool that he like branched out, but I just feel like there's not much emotion behind the music. Yeah. At one point I felt like there was, but not really much anymore.
The only people I think that are cringe in the whole situation with him is like the Slipknot fans are pretty cringe, because I don't know, this is probably like a bad I don't know, I'm just not really afraid of having like bad takes. It's just my opinion, I guess. And like, if you like Slipknot, like whatever, dude, they're obviously Slipknot. I was gonna say they're doing something right. They've been a band forever, so I just think they're kind of cringe. Like, I don't like the aesthetic of like, I'm an old artist and this is not like, I know I just
you
said
don't like
real.
Old people, I think, because you fucking hate Eminem too.
I don't hate Eminem. I just think it's cringe. It's cringe to be like, it makes you look like a fucking bitter old piece of shit to be like, oh, I don't like mumble rap, and it's like, okay, well, let's not forget. Like, I'm not gonna take away from Eminem's legend, because the old Eminem was like really fucking good. I just think new Eminem was kind of corny. Like,
what about his Venom song?
It was, I mean, that song's okay, but like,
I hate that song.
The songs that I think he does that are like cringe and corny are like the I hate Lil Yachty. Like, there was like a song where he just said something about like Lil Yachty, like he doesn't like Lil Yachty's music or something, or he makes fun of mumble rappers all the time. And it's like, dude, everybody's already said this shit. Like, shit is old. Like, you.
No.
It's like, stop being bitter.
No. There's a Batman clip.
No. Yeah, I think that shit is really annoying. Like,
well, I think
dude is like a already like, and then him constantly saying stuff like, and like that new thing, he's like, they won't let me be in the top 3 rappers of all time because I'm white. It's like, okay. Like, I don't know. It's like weird, dude. I think he has good political takes sometimes. Like, you know, he supports like BLM and stuff, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like sometimes he can be like kind of cringe nowadays. Like he's just like, I don't know.
Jesus. Here, wait. The aiming.
I
on
don't like the
horrible.
bitter old fuck aesthetic. Like, oh, back in my day, rap wasn't like this with the Yeats and the Playboy Cardis. It's like, okay, time to go back to your room, Grandpa.
Get back on your meds, Grandpa. We don't need this shit.
Because it's like, I feel like it's okay. I've said this before. I feel like it's okay for
Where the
music
fuck
like
is
Yeet
water up
and Playboy Cardi to exist.
Yeah.
Not every song needs to be, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. It's like sometimes you need to have, like, just like, let's get twizzy. You just need to like have like the
A little
ability
silly,
to get
you know?
twizzy.
I want to get twizzy.
Yeah, and Yeet's music is pretty good, I think. I think it's like very vibey.
I like the music I like the music I don't like. I mean, I don't like. Oh, you sons of bitches, dude.
Yeah,
This-
that's what, like, Nadia really helped me, like, explore, like, because that's, like, she listens to, like, everything, like, literally everything, but then her biggest ones are, like, rap, and then, like, emo, like, pop punk, and screamo, and
Is
that
this the
kind of
one where it
shit.
flies everywhere? I like.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he does.
I can't fucking find him. Is the thing. The camera is horrible in this.
I think he's down, I think he goes down into the town.
Ah. That was a horrible, horrible aim. Let me clean some of this gunk off. I'm pretty sure you could kill him from up here. Oh no, I think there's little fuckers down there too. This game is kind of hard, man.
Yeah, this is the part I got stuck on as a kid.
You said that about the last part.
No, I was saying it was this part, when he's, like, in the village.
You're a village. Because he's so damn cute, man. Leave a like if you think Ploopachoop is cute. I don't know. Maybe he has a crush on you too.
The video gets 6 dislikes.
No, it would. The people wouldn't dare to shit on you.
How long is this first episode? Like an hour and a half or an hour?
I think we barely hit like the mark.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
After this episode, oh fuck, I forgot he launches chunks of shit. But yeah, this is just gonna be a big episode. You think I got the shot, soldier? Oh, did I hit him?
I'm not really sure. He's so fucking hard to
I got him.
There you go. You got him that time.
Ah. Sorry, this is taking all my brain cells. What other musicians do you like, huh? You like Kendrick, right? I love Kendrick.
I'm about to do a deep dive on. I respect Kendrick. I used to listen to him more when he was underground, so I'm excited. I think I've talked about this before on the channel, but like the way I listen to like artists that I haven't listened to really before is I go through their whole discography, starting with their oldest album and ending with their newest one. Basically, to pick artists, I listen to their most popular songs, and then if I like those songs, then I'll like give them a try. With Kendrick, I already know I'm gonna like him because I know a decent amount of his music. I just haven't sat down to do it yet. But other than him, like people that I like, I got really into Post Malone, and I'm really fucking with his music. I like Hot Mulligan a lot. That's like one of my favorite bands.
Hey, I've been talking a lot about Hot Mulligan.
Yeah, Hot Mulligan's really good. Lately I've been listening to another band called Arms Reach Movement.
I've been listening to a lot of music, man.
Yeah. Bring Me the Horizon. Just like lots of shit. I know Drake's album drops this Friday, or no, it's like the 6th of October. I think it's 2 Fridays from now.
Fill that bitch to the brim. Job.
Step on his belly button and show him what Ford means.
Show him how it feels to be a damn Ford Fiesta. Okay, I'm gonna go in here, fill up. Yeah, yeah, God, I love this game so much. It's such like a, there's just nothing else like this, you know? You know, Nintendo made this to kind of teach kids to clean up. Like, it was like supposed to be like a message of like, be environmental and like take care of the world, because look, the gook is bad. You know?
They do a lot of that stuff. I know, like, with like just based on their public transit and then like consuming a lot of Japanese media, like through anime and movies and stuff. I know, like, they really do care about the environment.
Which is nice. Damn, I hit him. I didn't even know where the fuck he was.
Yeah, like, that's what kind of like Spirited Away is sort of like with the river spirit.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be like pollution and shit. I mean, there's other themes in there too, like don't be greedy.
But I love like messages like that because people really like do not give a fuck about the environment. Or at least I feel that way, especially like with how Los Angeles looked. You can really tell like some people just do not give a fuck about the environment. Please don't put this far away.
I think it's crazy that they have. You said please don't what?
No, I was talking to the star. Like, don't put it far away from me. I don't want to go super far.
I think it's crazy that like just to see their public transit and like normal people like just picking up trash and stuff to keep it clean for everybody because they rely on it. And then like here, like it just seems like the public transit that I've taken, it's like people, there's like trash not on the train necessarily, but like around the train and stuff. Just people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. All right, guys, this was a super episode of Mario Sunshine. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next episode, why don't we try out that new world over there, huh? We already got 6 stars to our name. We're actually pretty far. We're not, but we got a lot. Bye.